Hey there folks, this is GreenyXI, welcoming you back to the Green Vlog. Today is the 30th of December 2023. A couple of people asked me, would I be doing a Christmas vlog? And here we go, a bit later than I thought it would be. But there's been some stuff going on. I'll go into the negatives first, I guess. My nan passed away a couple of days before Christmas Day, so it's been a bit of an atmosphere around the house and with the family and everything like that. You know, the grieving process and all that shit with loads of different people trying to grieve in their different ways, and it doesn't always come out the most positively. So it's to be expected though. It is how it is. That's how death affects people. So there's been that. I've had a cold off and on pretty consistently since November as well. It went away for a bit, but then it came back, and it's made it hard for me to really take in what's happened. So my head has felt numb. You know, like when you have a cold, you get that sort of cold fog in your head. Yeah, it's made it hard to sort of go through, I guess, the grieving process is the way to put it. So there's been all of this going on, and I think that cold has been to do with, like, I work in a chilled factory where if you leave the office you go into like the chilled environment where it's freezing cold, so you go from hot to cold. And as well as that, there are no external windows in the office, there's no air conditioning and stuff, so the cold just passes between the different people working in the office. So that's probably why I haven't left. I've tried vitamins, I've tried cold and flu relief tablets, I've tried loads of different things, and it's just not going away. So that's that. There's also one or two other bits and pieces going on over Christmas that aren't great either, family based. So I don't think I'll mention that on here just because it's private, so I'll leave it there. Let's go on to positives. Presents. Christmas presents. So, the usual chocolate and stuff, roses, and loads of other chocolate. I had some clothes. I had some skinny black jeans. I do like my black jeans. From River Island. I like River Island as a shop. So I have this t-shirt as well, and another t-shirt, but I've worn it and I can't get to it this sec. So we'll couple of t-shirts, right? So yeah, some clothes. I had a book. Now this is one, this is something I found I would have a hard time explaining. It's The Handmaid's Tale, right, from the Folio Society, which is really nice, a really nice site. If you've never heard of it, you can get to it through Facebook, or you can just go on their website. And they've got some really good books. They're a little bit expensive, especially if you go for the collector's editions, which can go up to a couple of £100, but if you keep them in good condition they can sell for a lot in the future. But I don't go for those really expensive ones, but this is a goodie. So, Handmaid's Tale. It is about, this is the tricky part, I'm not far in, only about 40 pages in, and it's about how women are kept in houses to be objects for men to have as wives, and children are a rarity. Getting pregnant is a rarity. You know, they do the obviously what you think of as old-fashioned traditionalist wives. They do all the cooking, cleaning, all that sort of stuff. But they got different grades or ranks as well within it all. It hasn't really revealed everything to me yet, so I don't really know what else to say. But they've made a TV series out there, like 4 seasons worth, so it must have a lot of events. Right now, not too much has happened. Like they showed was, like, for them to go shopping, they have to go in pairs. They can't think or look at people. They can't, like, tourists come along, because it's not everywhere in the world. Tourists come along into the town, and they try and take photos and ask them questions, but they can't look them in the eye. They can't do all that sort of stuff. It's really good so far. I'm gonna get back to it, but I haven't been able to concentrate very well, but I'll have to get back to it because it's fantastic so far. Otherwise, I had, you know, a couple of smellies and stuff, the usual sort of things. Game wise, here we go. Mario Wonder, I've started this one. I've just made it to the 3rd world. Like the golden water and all that sort of stuff. Stunning. It's a very good game. When I was on the 1st world, the first couple of levels, I wasn't too sure why people were hyping it up so much. I know it's 2D Mario, so I thought that's just why. But I realised it's the social aspect. When you connect to the internet with it, when you choose to, you run around the levels, and you have like the ghosts of other people playing at the same time as you, and they can revive you. You can revive them. You can put stands down that work as like extra little checkpoint kind of things. I went through what is, I think, the hardest level. Like the special world is back from the 2D Marios. I went and did this one, which is all about wall jumping. But wall jumping is done so differently in this game compared to a lot of other platformers, where you have to jump into a wall, hold the analog stick into the wall, and then jump off. You have to get into the knack of doing that, instead of just jumping into the wall and analog stick straight away out of it to where you want to jump to. It's awkward and fiddly to actually get used to, but yeah, I did that level and it felt so satisfied. Because it's quite an easy game otherwise, but there's that satisfaction of doing a tougher level, and I loved it. I'm loving the game so far, and it's something I can just switch off with. You don't have to think too much. And getting 100%, I'm aiming for. I don't know if it'll happen or not, but I'm aiming for 100%. Where there's 3 purple coins per level to find, and you get a wonder seed, something called a wonder seed at the end, which is essentially your star or shine or whatever else from Mario, you know, the collectible, the main collectible. But there's also 1 or 2 hidden throughout the level as well, in most of them. So, like you find a wonder, is it called a wonder flower or something? A wonder something? And it changes the entire level drastically. And like in one level, you're chased by loads of, are they hippos? Are they hippos? Or rhinos? Or something like that. Like loads of them, and you have to just get through the rest of the level while they're chasing you. And you get an extra seed kind of thing. So there's a lot of imagination in this game. Think if Mario Galaxy became really put its creativity into like a 2D Mario. So it feels a lot more creative than a lot of the other 2D Marios, which was the main criticism of the most modern Marios, where they felt exactly the same as each other, and you know, they were people complaining. That's why it's been so long since we've had a 2D Mario, I think. So yeah, it's really good, really good. I recommend it completely. And you can play with your friends online through the main levels, which is something that people are criticising the new Sonic for, which I think that's only like mini games you can play co-op. Whereas even though it was marketed as being the co-op game, it was just mini games or something. So I've been told. But the Mario game is fully co-op online, and it's an amazing experience. That's great. I also got Spider-Man 2, which I haven't started yet, because this is a story-driven game, right? There's going to be loads of cinematics, so I want to do it when my head is clearer. So I will be getting around to that. And I'm not too much of a superhero fan, but when it comes to Spider-Man and the games related to it, I love them. So, like the original Spider-Man, the original PS4 Spider-Man and Miles Morales, I love them so much. I got the platinum both of them, and they're not hard plats to get, and I'm aiming to do the same on this one. So that's great. I bought myself something as well, because I saw it in the deals, and that is the new blue control. I think it's Cobalt Blue. Is that the name of it? It's strangely, yeah, it does. It says in tiny writing, but you're not going to see it because of the light. But it says in tiny writing, Cobalt Blue controller. You'd think it'd be in big words on the front, but it's not. It's just in a little description on the side. So I bought myself that just because it came out as one of the new colours recently on Amazon. £100 just before Christmas. £100 for a PS5 controller, insane. But on Game, you know, the UK Game store, it was £45, £40 to £45. So I bought it just for the sake of it. I like a new controller anyway. So, and blue is nice. I used to have a blue controller on the PS3, so it's a little bit of nostalgia based. But yeah, £40–45 for a PS5 controller. That's really good price. They're normally about 60 to 70, I think. And this is a new one. The thing is, Game is relocated in Cardiff, so they're having like 20% off a ton of things, and this was one of them. So it's 20% off, and still cheaper even without that. So I'm looking forward to checking out Spider-Man and the new controller at the same time. That's what I'm planning. And that's about it, really. Like my Christmas, I didn't do too much. I went over my sisters and saw the nieces, and you know, it hasn't been a hugely eventful Christmas. I went to see my Bamp in a care home. He's gone there within the last couple of months. So we went on Christmas Day to see him. Our side of the family and the other side of the family we all went there for a little bit. And what else? New Year's. Okay, New Year's coming up tomorrow for me. It'll be tonight for you once this uploads on the 31st. Yeah, I'm going. I've got tickets to go to like a local pub. They got a band, a tribute band, and a buffet put up. So anything for food, and it's only a £5 for a ticket. So yeah, that's gonna be good, I think. And it's better than sitting around the house. And I got to the cinema earlier in the day. I'm gonna watch Wonka, which I've seen once already, but somebody else wants to see it, so I said I'd go, and I'd go with them. That is a very good film, by the way. If you're a bit reluctant about Wonka because it's a prequel to an old film and it's just a cash grabbing and stuff like that, no, it's really good. The guy who plays Wonka, it's a guy who plays Wonka before he has the factory. He is very good. With the casting process was interesting for that one because he put a video up when he was in school doing a rap thing on stage, and the guy who was casting saw that video and picked him immediately. Didn't even do interviews for other big name actors or anything. He's not a big name actor. So and he fits the part so well. So bloody well. He fits that sort of Roald Dahl British film-ness really well. And the film itself is a musical, just like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Obviously it's a musical. It's got some good songs, it's got some really good British actors, and yeah, it's well worth a watch. And I came out of the cinema being very surprised about that. I wasn't expecting much, but yeah, it's well worth a watch, so knock yourself out. And that's about it. Yeah, I haven't had much time off work either. I had a bit of bereavement time, a couple of days. We're allowed 3 days at our place. It depends on the company. So I had my 3 days off for that, and other than that I didn't have any days off that wasn't already my days to have off, like my Sunday, Mondays I don't work. So yeah, that was fun. The fun of a food factory. That's what that is. Anyways, thank you for watching. Whoever's watching up there, thank you. I'll see you again really soon. We'll carry on. In terms of the channel, we'll be carrying on with Mario RPG until the end. It should be every day, but I might have a little bit of trouble now and again of keeping up. But it should be every day. And then we'll be moving on to, I think we'll do another Rusty Lake episode, because I love those games so much. I mean, I've only played the first one. That's the one that's uploaded already. But I love the ambience of it. I love the David Firthiness of it. Salad Fingers guy. It's not actually him who did it, I don't think, but it's the same vibe. For Escape the Room, you can probably guess how creepy, and I'm assuming it's going to get really creepy. So, yeah. This has been Greeny XI. Hope you've enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again in a bit with some more Mario RPG. See you in a bit, folks.